Hello and welcome to a review of a Tamashii Web exclusive S.H.Figuarts Tune Chaser set. Just like Kamen Rider Birth before him, this set, are big gear pieces that are definitely important for you to feel like you have a complete figure. It sort of makes sense why it's apart and stuff, but I do wish some of these were, came with the actual figure. Of course, if you do have the tired Cobra Arm series, the sort of the more gimmicky, more toyish version of this figure, he does come with all this gear similar to this, but it's very different, a lot smaller than what you get in the actual S.H.Figuarts, and of course less screen accurate. Yada yada yada. This is just like the big transport box. Just a quick look at it. If you want to take a closer look at this figure as well as photo shoot of the box art and the actual toy, please feel free to head over to the Flickr or Facebook link in the video description below. And just like every other Kamen Rider drive related S.H.Figuarts, the box is very stylized in this whole sort of higher classy sort of look with the logo on the corner, and very, well, just like cars, very classy and stuff. Tune Chaser set, drive logo, Toei logo, Bandai Tamashii logo, more Tamashii logo. S.H.Figuarts new figure series that incorporates the Bandai action figure art and the theme, pursuing character expression through human action. And of course, very nice smooth box, Chaser's signature purple colouring. Top look of the box there, bottom there, and back of the box, showcasing all the different things you can do with this figure. And it's pretty nice as a quick guide if you forget how to use these parts. Inside there is a pretty big instruction sheet, so you can take a quick look there. Of course, remember to head over to the Flickr link if you want a closer look there. So over here, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big sheet. Inside on the back there is a Tamashii stage with a special stand to make sure it can hold up the giant wings on the back figure. Unfortunately, this Tamashii stage is not printed with anything. Would have been nice if it had the whole Chase logo thing going on, but they didn't bother doing that, which is, I think, is kind of annoying. I really think they should have done to make this more special. But whatever, I am glad that they did include this piece with the set to just give this set a bit more value to it, I guess. It's good to have it. The set itself does come with quite a lot of pieces, as you see here. So you got the three different, you got the bat, viral core, the spider viral core, and the Cobra viral core. You have the big wings, the replacement parts for the back of the body to hang these things onto the figure, an extra arm there to plug in this, and then all of these can come apart in different pieces. You have an effects part for when he's shooting it, and you have a short and long version of the sort of Cobra spear, as well as these tube rings that connect to the back of him and his arm to make it, to complete the look. So this thing does open, because remember you have these little cars there, these cores, so do be careful when opening this because it's pretty small, but you can see all three of these cars do still stay in the tray, so that's pretty good. So let's go over the process here. I'm going to assume the S.H.Figuarts of Kamen Rider Chase will also be able to use some of the gear here, since he does do that in the show, and he does have that round panel, just like in the show. So what you do is you do want to remove this piece, so just get your fingernails underneath. There should be a little peg somewhere, right there, like that. Just get that. If you do want to put some viral cores in there, all you have to do is just pop this up. Do be careful because you don't want to snap these. Just pop that up, get one of the cars, you just get one of these cars, pop it in on the peg, and just flip this back on. And now I've got the spider there. So anyway, so you got this back piece off. Another thing you want to do, might as well want to do, is unplug the hand and the arm, and just use the one that comes with this pack, since for the most part you're going to have things plugging into him anyway. So plug that in, plug the hand back in, and there you go. Now you have the back piece like that. You can go ahead and get the extra round piece for the back. So you got this piece here, just plug that in, just follow the grooves, should go in there snugly. Now this bigger piece here, there's two ways it can go, so depending on what you're going to do, you can just make sure that. So I'm going to start with the spider, I guess. I'll get the extra plastic tube, plug it, slot it in that slot there, plug this in, and just have this plug on the back. It shouldn't rotate. You can see it's tight there. Next, flip this claw piece down, and you should be able to get this piece. It's got a double joint there. Just plug this in like, oops, like so, and this should just rest nicely there, and you will, whoops, plug, get the center plug and just plug it in the back of the gear there, and you should have a nice little chaser backpack thing going on. Okay, next, if you want to do the arm attachment, so what you're going to do, you're going to take this back off, you want to remove this piece, and this peg, be careful not to snap anything, and you get this piece right there, and this should plug in this way this time. Whoops. I'll just plug this back in, have this peg go this way, yep, should do fine, and then just open this wing piece back up, plug it in the center peg into his arm, should go in there snugly, come on, there we go, and then you just want to get this tube like so, just through there, plug that in, and this soft material, so that's good. And now you have this, you have this shoot piece thing going on. If you want to make it shoot, you pull this back, have these two wing pieces come down. The arm peg there is actually pretty tough, and you can get the special effects part if you want to, which literally just plugs in the hole there, and he's got it. So he's got that thing going on. Next we have the Cobra arm thing. So what you got to do, you got to unpeg this back off. You can see that. It actually just fell out. That's not supposed to happen, but yeah, this little piece there that falls out, it's just plugged in there at first, so pull that out and you get the long piece here, and this should be able to plug in that little slot there like so, and then you can plug this back into the arm. Now you have a Cobra thing. Now this piece here is a bit interesting, this long thing here. It is a lot of small pieces of plastic with a sting piece on the end that's actually on a joint, a rotating joint there, but the rest of it, all these plastic pieces, they're covering a sort of metal bar, I guess. You can see right there, metal with plastic surrounding it. So I'm really not sure how long that that bar would last. Like, obviously the more you bend this, the more it's going to you know, get looser and eventually snap. So I really wish this whole thing was actually just joints like the alien's tail and not just you know, that metal piece thing in the middle. And once you bend it, it's really hard to sort of push it back into like a straight look, and so that can be kind of annoying as well. But there you go, that's what they've gone with, and I'm not too pleased with it. I was hoping I would be able to use the smaller piece that you use as a piece of decoration when you fold it on the back of the armor, but you can't use that because it's physically impossible for you. I guess you can kind of plug it into a circle pit on the front, but it's not really designed to do that, so it can't. There's nothing for it to go onto. It's a little bit annoying. Finally, with the bat file core, you want to slop his normal arm back in, and also put this back like you know, the original backpack version. So rotate this back up and plug this shorter piece back in. Next, you want to get this Tamashii stage that they have prepared for this, which is going to look like this. There's a few special arm pieces here. Got these two lower bits that put together. I haven't seen this any other Tamashi stage yet, as well as this arm shape here, as well as this actual holder piece with an extra piece of plastic underneath there to hold the wings up. So point this down, I guess, and you know, just get the big plastic wings and just plug it on the back of the figure. You do want to get this piece and plug that in as well. Just a little joint there. Should be pointing down. And there you go. Those are all of Chaser's big forms right there. And I think, like most people, probably, the favorite form will be the Bat one, because there's something to do with rings and flying with Kamen Riders, which is kind of cool. So yeah, and this pack, for the most part, changing pieces and stuff. There are a few joints that are a bit dodgy, a bit loose. For example, the big wings here, while the stand with the extra bar underneath makes it a lot easier to pose him on this stand holder, at least. Still a bit iffy because of Chaser's pipes and stuff on his torso getting in the way of the actual arms. So you can close it on his body. It's still a bit dodgy, but it's better than the normal arms. The actual Tamashi stage here is pretty tight and secure, so that's great. The overall wing piece can get a bit heavy for these figures, but this arm can support it, and the back of the figure seems to be doing well on this, so that's cool. That's pretty good. The paint job on all of these pieces are pretty much just a silver plastic with, or silver paint with a dirt wash over it, and it's effective and works, and I think that's absolutely fine. The detail on the wings and all these pieces and the little file cores are also pretty excellent, and that's good. Swapping cars is very easy, and swapping the parts is easy enough if you remember it or have the instructions. If you do not have the instructions, after a while you might forget how to swap these things and get a little bit annoying, but for the most part it's okay. It's pretty neat. And like I said, I do worry about snapping that longer Cobra sting piece after prolonged usage, so I don't recommend using that part too much. And like I said, I do wish it was actually sort of little joint pieces, actual articulated joints, like usual S.H.Figuarts stuff. Unfortunately it's not, so that's a bit annoying. But so yeah, it is the same to come out a Birth extra like accessory pack. Birth has a grappling hook thing that also uses like a metal wire, so I mean that's lasted a while, so hopefully this will last a while as well. There's a lot of parallels going between this and the Birth set because it's pretty much the same sort of deal here. If you really like Chaser, by all means try to get this set, or just stick with the sort of Tai Kokon series Chaser. It doesn't look as good as the S.H.Figuarts, but it's still pretty decent. It's cheaper, and you do get the accessories and the more sort of tire gimmick thing going on, because this Chaser can't attach tires to the back of him. It doesn't really work. But with that, it's a more gimmicky set, yes it can. And of course that set doesn't have the big wings, which is a highlight of this set. The articulation of the wings is also pretty good. The extra wings flaps do have little ball joints, they're not just swiveling joints, so it's pretty good. They got a lot more direction and movement that you can do there. And the other pieces all come together to a pretty decent package. This was a Tamashi web exclusive, means the price is not that great. So yeah, I can only recommend this for people who really like the character Chaser, which is a lot of people who like the series Drive. They seem to find Chaser as their favorite character, including me. I think he's one of the best characters of that show. But for the rest of you, you're probably content already with just the base figure itself being cool and standing there. For the hardcore sort of Drive fans and Chaser fans, this is a pretty good pickup. It's not too expensive. It's a bit higher than what I would like it to be, just because it's a Tamashi Web exclusive, but overall the price isn't too bad, so I do recommend it for some people. And this set definitely brings new life into this figure. If you have enjoyed this video, please click the like button, subscribe button, also leave a comment below on how you feel about this set. And of course, if you want to support this channel, please watch my videos without any ad block, or you can support this channel even further by heading over to the Patreon page so I can make more videos more often. Phew, and yeah, you can check out other videos of S.H.Figuarts, Kamen Rider Drive, other Kamen Riders, and other S.H.Figuarts including Star Wars, Sailor Moon, Michael Jackson, etc, etc. Also check out bootleg Lego videos, knockoff Lego videos on my channel, as well as official Lego. Those are most viewed on my channel. Most importantly, take care, have a nice day, and start your engines.